Following the 50,000 runners every step of the way. Now on BBC One, we're live in Newcastle for the Great North Run with Gabby Logan.
Physics. As soon as you put one foot in front of the other, you're talking about energy and mass and time and acceleration and distance. But even the front runners won't be running anywhere near the speed of light, so you can forget all that Einstein stuff, forget all those moving rulers shrinking or moving clocks running slow. This is completely Newtonian. There is thermodynamics though. Imagine you could harness the energy of the pack. You could boil every kettle in Tyneside. Or imagine you could collect all the sweat. Archimedes would have loved that. Guy Archimedes, actually, came up with the principle of exhaustion. There is an equation, though. 55,000 runners. 55 degrees north, 13.1 miles equals the Great North Run.
But as ever, on we go. More and more every year come to sample the wonderful atmosphere, the unique atmosphere of the Great North Run. And Mo Farah leads around 50,000 people on their way towards South Shields. They'll all be chasing him. No one, I don't think, will catch him. We'll have to remain to see what happens at the front end of the race. But the one thing we do know, that every single one of those people out there will thoroughly enjoy today, whether it's hard work for them, whether they get a personal best, whether they complete it for the first time, or maybe they've been here every single year. They all are playing their part in what is always a wonderful day.
And there's Joe Pavey on the gantry there, slapping hands with people as they're starting. She'll be doing that for another 48 minutes.
48 minutes, as Brent said, to clear everybody through the start line. Of course, everybody has their own chip attached to their number, and that will give them their own personal time from when they cross the actual start line to the finish. Millions of pounds being raised for thousands of different charities, both big and small, international and local. And they come from all over the world now to come and sample this unique event. The familiar sound of Dire Straits, Local Hero, being played at the start to try and inspire people, but I don't think they need much inspiration. Just being here on a day like this is enough to raise the spirits, even if you're just sitting at home watching.
Well, Steve, you said in every country, but there's 170 from Ireland. There are 42 countries represented today, 43 from the USA, and interestingly for me, the next highest country are 27 runners from Gibraltar. And there's only a population of 30,000 people in Gibraltar, and 27 of them are here today. So I don't know what it is about Gibraltar, but it's interesting to have them here. 14 from China, and runners from Monaco, Bermuda, and as I said, 170 coming across from Ireland every year. And there they go, panning down the central motorway, completely occupied today. It's about a kilometre from the start to the back, and there they are, one or two just taking it very gingerly because they know it's going to be 3/4 of an hour before they start.
They wander through Newcastle on the central motorway, up and down through the tunnels, and then pop out on the Tyne Bridge. Brendan's pointing out St James's Park there, and through past Gateshead Stadium up to Hewitt roundabout. Nice quick section through here, just a little bit of a rise and then a drop down to Whitemare Pool. That's when they take the left-hand turn, a flat section down past my old training track at Jarrow, and then eventually past the Lindisfarne roundabout, turning right onto John Reed Road. Uphill through here, this can be a bit of a tough section. Then 10 miles into the Nuke area of South Shields, eventually dropping down onto the seafront at Marsden, and that long, beautiful run down to the finish here at South Shields. Back at the Tyne Bridge, they're starting to build as they... Oh, the throngs of athletes make the way, they spread out, and then they move on to the other side, they move on to both carriageways for the first few miles. It's the only way to keep hold of this huge amount of runners moving smoothly. Great Britain vest for Mo Farah, lots of different colours and different vests denoting the charities they're running for, perhaps just their own names on there, or maybe just a message or so. And lots of people, of course, trying to get people to shout for them. Most people have their names on their numbers these days, and I think this year, certainly the Great North Run, they have. And that famous sight of the Tyne Bridge, and one of the great visitors to the Great North Run as ever, a group of visitors, the Red Arrows, resplendent as ever, flying overhead. They very much have become part of the tradition of the event. And we heard obviously the story of John Egger and everybody running for the foundation today. Wish them all luck. And we'll be seeing the Red Arrows a little later on down at the finish at South Shields. And what a beautiful view they've got of proceedings this morning. Blue skies, calm conditions, sun shining.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I drove, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Well, from a good rendition of the Proclaimers to the Red Arrows. The crowds here look up to the skies and see perfect precision, teamwork, all of the things we were listening to in the film about the John Egger Foundation. And they've been here so many years now, very much part of the day, as I was saying earlier on. And we'll be performing a display now for the next 15-20 minutes, I think, to entertain the crowds down here. And what a glorious day. It seems that every year, I'm sure there have been years when we haven't had good weather, but I can't remember them. It's always these beautiful pictures that we remember. And as I said, the Red Arrows, as ever, playing an integral part in what is always a spectacular day. What is becoming a pretty warm day here, and it's been a spectacular day once more. These pictures are the ones which make so many people think, yeah, I could do that, I'd love to come and get involved. And if you are sitting at home, please think of doing so, because as we were saying earlier on, it is a brilliant occasion, not just about the elite runners, but it is about everybody who comes and takes part.
A great day for David Weir and Shelley Woods and Mary Keitany. But if there was a star of the show, believe it or not, it's not Mo Farah today. It's the 40,000 people who are going to be crossing the line in the next minutes. but Mo Farah was absolutely outstanding. Well done, Mo, and well done to the runners out there, still out there. Now it's getting a bit warm, they're getting a bit tired, but in front of me they've been going for 2 hours and 44 minutes, and that's respectable running.